Hey, everybody, welcome to a brand new episode of the Creators Outlet with our special guest today, Luke Stone from Luke Stone Studios.
Hey, thanks for having me today.
Thanks for
Or
coming on.
tonight. I guess it's night now, isn't it?
Yeah, well, the sun goes down at like 3:30 in the afternoon now, so
Yeah,
like
yeah. It's
and
been pretty rainy today, so
yeah,
it started
same
out.
up here last couple of days.
Yeah, it started out really bright, first thing in the morning, and then just went like super dark, and then rained like cats and dogs. It was crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So I've been seeing a couple of things, some posts, and the video that we talked about in the pre-show um, that you put out last night. It's like a 5 minute video about how to sell your comics.
yeah. So it's a video I was thinking about making for a while, and I just sometimes have a hard time finding time to do the YouTube thing. I like doing the YouTube thing a lot. It's fun. I like sharing information and helping people out with that stuff. But with doing so many books and stuff, it can get real difficult to carve out the time to do that. And so I think I found a new format where I do a voiceover. I record the voiceover, and then I just take one of the drawing videos that I've done and make a quick draw of it. So that seems to have been pretty popular because we're over 1.2 thousand views now. So
Wow.
yeah, that it jumped. It really did. It did well. 81
So
likes. I've not had a video that have that many likes. So
yeah,
yeah, I'm pretty psyched about it. But
the thing that got me, and I saw somebody had commented uh, on your your take on the dressing up as your own character and selling your books out of your trunk outside of like a grocery store.
yeah, there's a guy I can't remember his name, but there's a guy on Facebook that literally does that. I think the name of his character is Homeless Homeboy, and yeah, he literally dresses up as his own character and sells his books off of his trunk in the parking lot of convenience stores and grocery stores and stuff. That's one way to find an audience, and he's
Well,
certainly doing it.
when your IP is a homeless guy and you're dressing up as a homeless guy to sell the books,
Well, he's
it's
a
like,
superhero.
yeah,
He's not homeless. It's just like, you know, he's got a whole costume and everything. It's cool. He's a. I don't know the premise really too much of his book. I just have always when I've seen him posting videos, and he posts videos on TikTok too now. I'm like, well, that's really like that's a real. I don't know that I've got the personality to do that. That's I'm kind of an. Here's what's funny. I Most people think I'm an extrovert because of the way I handle myself on live streams and public speaking and stuff. But Will, I'm an introvert. Yeah, I'm you know it has to be the right setting for me to be an extrovert, I guess.
yeah. I was the same way, and I was, all over a microphone DJing in clubs for like 30 years. Uh, and I had to get myself into that. Usually it was by having a couple of adult beverages before I started work, but to loosen
It's
up.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
but then, I would I would get into a DJ booth. I would get everything set up the way I wanted it, and the lights would all go like dark, and I would work in the dark because if I'm in the dark, nobody can really see me because I'm dressed in. They would dress us in all professionally in like all black and everything, like black slacks, black polo and everything. You
Oh
could
yeah.
see like the light up crest for the club on the polo shirt, but that was it. So nobody could really see me. So I go, well, nobody can see me, so I'm invisible. I was like the kid from
Yeah.
Adam Sandler's movie there, Big Daddy, when he put the sunglasses on.
Yeah.
I'm invisible. Nobody can see me.
Right. It's definitely easier when you think no one's looking. I think that's why I liked recording the voiceover, because I could, you know, I didn't have to worry about what I looked like on camera. And looking into the camera, there was like, you gotta look into the camera. And I'm like, you know, I have my cameras positioned above me. You know, it's an angle that I like. So, I mean, yeah, trying to look into the camera when I'm really not in the mood to it could be problems, but
Yeah, I got to have my camera showing from, you know, from my shoulders up. You know, if it was shooting down, I'd be like, "Oh my God, it's Mojo. He's real." So I wanted to touch on the parking lot thing
yeah,
because I remember a couple of years ago talking to the guys from Freestyle Comics, Mike Watson and the crew,
yeah,
and when they said when they first started, and the comic book movies that were coming out were actually good. Uh,
yeah. I miss those days.
I know, right?
Yeah, it'd be nice
Um,
to have a good comic book movie again.
they would go and talk to the manager of the local movie theater. Be like, "You got a comic book movie opening up this weekend, and there's like six of us here that are all local comic book creators." And they would work a deal, and they would set up in the lobby, and they used to sell out of their comics as people were going in, like waiting in line for like a half hour to go in and, you know,
Yeah,
see the Batman or, the first Avengers movie.
I mean that's a great way
And,
to do it.
you know, so that's like another whole option. And they did great. And I guess, on occasion they still do that.
Yeah, I mean
You
that's
know,
the kind of hustle that we need.
yeah, I mean, you got to get out there and push and market your own stuff, and it's not easy, but it's going to be done.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like I said in that video. You just got to do it.
Yeah,
You
just
know.
do it.
Yeah, you've got to. It's so easy now to make your comics available to people. So you've got to make them available. You know, I think that's why I'm doing different things for point of sale too. So I've got I can use PayPal, but I've just set up my website now to where I can do direct point of sale while I'm out in public, and it reduces the fees because I don't have the PayPal fees now. I
Hmm.
just have the Stripe fees, the transactional fees on it,
Yeah,
and
and
so yeah, it's pretty nice.
is Stripe what you're going to use on the new platform?
Yeah, yeah, we're gonna be using Stripe on that, and I mean we're still gonna have the basic Stripe fee, but we're only gonna be charging a 2% platform fee to the people that are users that are doing campaigns. Which I mean, right now it's 5%
Hmm.
on on all of the other websites, and obviously we could probably do 3% and be still competitive with those people. But really, it's not about. We're not trying to get rich off of this thing. We're just trying to give creators an opportunity to keep more of their own money in their pocket. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Post these up real quick.
Sure.
Aaron Wagner stopped in earlier.
No.
He had a meeting today, and so he couldn't come in. But oh, look, bats!
Bots. We
Yay!
love the bots. I always get those porn bots coming in now. I don't
Oh
know
yeah,
why. I never used to get them, and now I get them all the time.
yeah. They're flooding Twitter too.
Yeah.
But um, so we have the campaign.
Yeah. It's not. doing great, but I kind of knew. I knew what I was doing, Will. I'm just stubborn, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So I know that November is not really a good month to launch because you're not only are you competing for dollars, but you're competing for attention. And
Yeah.
November, December, very hard months to compete for attention. That's more the it's more of an economy of attention than it is an economy of dollars.
Yeah.
Because I think people have money that they're willing to spend. It's just what they're willing to spend it on. So I know November is usually a tough month. I know that November in an election year is a tough month because everyone's thinking about the election. They're not thinking about buying comics.
Yeah.
And then we had a botched release. Like our launch was botched because the developers that were doing Fund My Comics screwed me over. Everything on the platform had worked for the trade paperback that I did.
Yep.
I just wanted it to have a shopping cart feature to where you can select multiple tiers and do kind of like an a la carte thing, which the new site will have. Because I just kind of feel like that's easier for backers to just pick and choose what they want and not have to worry about add-ons. If you just list everything like a storefront, and they can just pick what they want, it goes to the cart, and you check it out, easy peasy, right? Well, they made the shopping cart work, but they broke everything else. And when I told them, I was like, look, there's a problem here. They said, well, the feature you wanted works. If you want the other ones to work again, it's going to be another $2,000 to make this thing work. And I'm like, no. We're not doing that. And so instead of paying another $2,000, I'm paying a whole lot more than that to have someone develop this thing from the ground up. But I will have lifetime access to this thing, and if there's ever a problem, I go directly to the guy that built it, and we fix it. And so, for me, it's worth it. And in the process, we've created another opportunity for him. Now, the company that licensed that original code to me, he can do the same thing. So in essence, he's going to be their competitor. And so what they inadvertently did was they didn't have a competitor, and now they created one because they pissed me off. So I guess it happens that way.
As my mother used to say, they would have cut their nose off to spite their face.
Yeah, they had no idea what they were doing. Yeah, I guess I'm just that way. So this guy's going to wind up being their competitor. I'm going to have this site where, honestly, I can handle a whole lot more than what the other site was going to allow me to be able to do. I could only handle up to 50 people running a campaign at a time with the other site. This one I can handle hundreds and hundreds of people running a campaign all at once. So I mean, we can, with a 2% platform fee, we can probably bring people over to at least try out the site. And so that's kind of the hope, that people will try out the site, and we can get some books funded through it. That's our hope anyway. So.
Yeah, it sounds much better, and now the original coders are going to learn the bad side of your stubborn streak. So
Yeah. I don't know why. I kind of laugh about it. I was like, it seems like my motivation for the things that I build and do are when people do me wrong. And I'm like, oh, well, fine. I guess I'm going to learn that, or I'm going to start that, because I have this like fiercely independent spirit about me.
mm-hmm.
And I just, I don't like to be beholden to anybody else when it comes to my future. I that's just me. It's just who I am, I guess. But others will benefit from it. Yeah.
Now they will, yeah.
Yeah. So that's the idea. And, I'm okay with the investment because if we can get enough people using the site, then we will recover. Myself and Todd Altmans are co-owners of this company, and so we will recover our investment, hopefully soon with it, and then from there it will be able to trickle in enough money for us to continue to invest in the site. So we're going to run beta for about a year. Kind of like Overwatch ran beta for like 5 years.
Yeah.
We're going to run beta, so like that way people understand it's going to be quick changes, new implementations, and things like that for at least the first year, and then we're going to go into once we've kind of worked out all of our features that we want to have in there, because there's two features that aren't going to be that were kind of on our list of 15 that aren't going to be in this beta launch, but all of the significant ones are there. So yeah.
It's funny that you say Overwatch was in beta for 5 years, and I'm like, wow, I actually own the original comic book that was created from,
Nice.
and it was licensed off of Javier Lugo and Martin Dunn in Florida
Really?
at what is it, MegaCon down there?
Yes.
Yeah, the Blizzard reps were walking around and seeing if they saw anything that caught their eye for development, and they bought it off of them. So I have uh, one of the few copies like left because they took the entire stack that was on their table when the deal was done, and I guess Martin and Javier had a couple floating around, but they're also error copies because the printer left out a page.
Oh, cool.
So, and I've got mine is signed by both Javier and Martin, and Javier did a sketch of his favorite character on the cover. So I'm like, cool
Oh, very
beats.
neat.
So
Yeah,
I'm
very
like,
cool.
I
You
haven't
can't beat that.
played Overwatch because I can't be involved with a video game if it's not free.
Yeah, I play Overwatch. I like it. I haven't been able to
I'm
play lately
yeah,
though.
I'm sure I'd probably like love it because I like the character designs and everything. And I, of course, back in the day, played City of Heroes, City of Villains relentlessly. And then when South Park did the Blizzard the Blizzard game roast with the kids
Oh
of their
yeah.
main title, uh, my friend Dave and I went out and we bought that because they knocked them down at all the stores to get more people on the game, and it was blowing up at here $20 for the game, first month is free. Okay, but then I had a subscription for about 2 years, and then I was like, I'm done with this, and I moved on to Neverwinter, which was free, and I've been
Oh yeah.
playing that. I've been playing that ever since that and Star Trek Online. But nerd. Yes, I am. So let's take a look at this, and let's pop up the trailer that people can see on Indiegogo.
We know our enemy. We've seen behind the curtain. they have a weakness, an Achilles heel. They are arrogant and completely underestimate what they are up against.
They forget who the game master is. They forget how wise this old demon can be. So, let's see who among them survives this killing field.
Well, that sounded a little like Death Metal Hero.
Well, that's because it was Death Metal Hero. Yep. That's exactly who that is. Yeah. And Pedro Ang did the animation for me.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, I think it turned out good. So we did that to where I can keep using that video for a while. So that's going to be, to help promote the trade paperback, and so that's going to be around until we do one for Lifeline. So I'll probably do just a singular trailer again for Lifeline. Who knows? We'll see.
Take it as it comes.
Yep.
So digital ones and zeros.
You heard it. Yep.
So that's, I take it, the number 1 and the number 0 digitally, so people can
Yes.
test it out.
Yeah.
Digital.
Absolutely.
The Bancroft variant.
Yeah.
And the penny pincher. Just the book, and then the shipping. Bare bones for people that don't like all the tchotchkes and.
Yeah. They don't have to have all that other stuff.
It sounds like an Eric the Guapo tier.
Well, that's the idea.
And then just the latest is $10, but that's the book and any stretch goals it might open up.
Yeah.
And this cover is by a certain
Preston
infamous
Acevedo.
guy. Yeah. I was
Yeah,
going to say a
Preston
certain guy with
Acevedo.
I always forget his name, but I always remember the cowboy hat.
Yeah.
So just the latest Preston Acevedo cover, $15. And then you can get the A covers of all 4 issues of this art for $30.
Yes.
It's a very good deal.
Well, knowing what time of year it is, and that people are looking for deals right now, I tried to make sure that I was offering some,
Yeah, Christmas and Hanukkah presents.
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
Complete digital library for $30. That's a lot.
It is. It is a lot.
I was just thinking of all the books and
Yeah, I'm
involved
trying to
in
think of
this
all that's
art.
in there. Sorry for the pregnant pause. I'm trying to think about what all is in there. I mean, it's a lot.
Yeah. Get access to everything in the Hybrids library.
Yeah, I mean, I did a digital coloring book where
Mm-hmm.
it's high res line art that you can put into any program that you want and color it. So I've got that in there. I've got wallpapers for your phones, tablets, computer, every little side book that I ever made for it. I mean, it's everything that I've ever made in digital. So I mean, yeah,
It's a lot.
yeah, it is
You're
a lot.
you're getting a lot of bang for your buck. If you're a digital reader, you can grab it all right there for $30, no matter what continent you live on. And here we go. The cover bundle. The only way to get the illustrious black cover for this issue.
Yep.
But you also get the Preston cover, and who did the other cover?
A guy named Chris Scalf. Very, very talented guy. Did some work for. He works for a lot of higher level
Creators?
companies. Man,
Company.
I don't know. I'm just like, it was a rough day, so
Yeah.
I'm just kind of out of it, you know. Yeah, he's worked for like Disney and different corporations like that. Most recently, he on Werewolf by Night. He was
nice.
one of the animators that worked on Giant Size Man thing.
Oh, cool. Wow, that was the big bang in that whole
Yeah,
like mini movie. And like that was like the coolest part.
yeah,
It,
I agree.
yeah. But you could have just actually shot it in black and white instead of doing a TikTok filter over it. It's pretty lame.
Probably, yeah.
But and I know cover A is censored because it is a big reveal.
It is. It's a pretty it's a pretty big reveal, and we don't want to blow it for people.
Yeah.
And quite honestly, Indiegogo will take it down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they will take it down. So
Well, as the Doctor's wife says in Doctor Who, spoilers.
yeah,
And this bundle is the only way to get the black cover.
no,
No.
no, it is the primary way to get the black cover, but there is a larger tier where the black cover is included. Yeah. What's up, Ray? I'm very excited about the Fun My Comic and the future of that.
Oh yeah.
Very excited.
Sorry, late and gay.
Late and gay. Yeah. Well, I guess that's what it is, man.
Hey, you know. And the Drorin Lifeline final battle.
Yeah. So I'm doing something different there. Someone actually they'd asked for a drawn in tier, and I said, look, I don't have one. Because the books are usually done by the time I launch. And so I said, I can do one, but you're not going to see your drawn in until next year. Because I'm actually in the process of working on that book kind of next. So in a couple of weeks, I start drawing book 10, and then I'll just do 10, 11, 12 all at once. So all those three will be done, and then I'll send them off to colors, and Patrick will be coloring those books. Probably as I get the work done, he'll be catching up with me. And then so the only one that I have any room for people's drawn in stuff is book 12. So there's this big battle, and we're gonna have soldiers on both sides where their helmets are actually off, and you can see their faces. And so I'm gonna draw people in there. So yeah, it'll be cool. We've only got 4 left, so someone actually bought one. Yeah.
Hopefully the other 4 will go out.
Yeah, that would be nice, but I mean, we got 4 days left. I'm not doing in demand, and I'm not extending this campaign. We're just gonna do fulfillment and and knock it out, get it out to people before Christmas. So my goal is to have everything at the post no later than December 15th, because I know at that point everything will arrive before Christmas or by Christmas. Yep.
And if you're quick enough, there's original art that can be had from
Yes.
Mr. Diaz.
Yep. Nitho Diaz, who's now working on several Marvel titles, has done a couple of covers and pinups for me, and I was able to acquisition some of his original art. So for the first time, we'll have original art available. So we've got some Nitho Diaz work, and we've got Preston Acevedo's original as well. So yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Very exciting. And that is also so we've got, you can get the black cover with the statue. We're only doing 2 of those. That is being hand painted. So there's gonna be 2 hand painted 3D printed statues. Stands about 9.5, 10 inches tall. When it's all said and done. And so you can get the black cover with that as well. And I think that's the only other tier you can get it with. So you either get it with the full cover bundle, or you get it like that.
Yeah, and you get yourself one of the 2 statues. Or maybe you want to buy both tiers to have both statues, like bookends.
I'm not even going to have a statue right away. Like, it's going to be probably a few months before I finally get around to printing my own and getting it done. So
yeah, because you did all the mapping and design work for this, right?
no, I actually paid someone to do it.
Oh, cool.
So I have a guy that does my 3D modeling, and he does a fantastic job.
Nice.
Yeah, he does just a bang up job on them. And so he's done Trash Man, he's done Chlorine, which I haven't revealed Chlorine to anyone yet. And he's working on Hero Bot Zero for me, for Randy.
Oh, cool.
So I'm getting Hero Bot Zero done, and then he's gonna work on Bone, and Bone's gonna be the next statue.
Nice. Now, what's the size of these statues?
Oh, like I said, they stand about 9.5, 10 inches tall.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, so yeah, it's a decent size statue. I can go bigger, but I want to do it in resin, and so that's as big as I can go with my resin printer right now.
Now, how long does it take you to actually print one of these up?
This about 4 days.
Wow.
Because the upper body and the legs and boots are all printed separate, and then each one of those things that's on the base are printed separate, and each base piece is printed separate. Now, they're all hexagonal, I think hexagonal, and every new statue will be able to fit into that hexagonal pattern, so you can place it in kind of wherever you want.
Yeah, you can
and make a diorama with it.
Lock them all together into a nice display on top of your bookcase.
Exactly.
And then get and get a nice enclosure for it so you're not dusting the statues like every week.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know it. Yeah, you know the business.
Oh yeah, I used to make those. The enclosures we used to make them
Oh,
for. I used to work for a display company when I was way younger. And here's the Preston original art.
yep. I mean, it looks great. It's he did such a good job. So it's priced high, but I mean, you get a lot with that.
Mm-hmm.
You get both metal prints, the main cover, and then the Preston cover, and then that art. I don't necessarily want to sell it. So if it doesn't sell, I'm happy because
Mm-hmm.
I'll just put it on my wall. But if it does sell, it's priced as such that I won't. I would be happy to. So
Yeah, you're happy either way, but
yeah,
you might get uh, a little bit of a evil grin on your face if you get to keep it.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. So I will tell you this: when it, I may eventually put that up on my website.
Oh,
But you're not going to get any of the extras with it.
yeah, it would just be the art. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So tell us about the black cover this time.
Yeah, so honestly, the mock up doesn't do it justice. It's very reflective. There's a lot of gradient in this one. It looks really good, and there's still some touching up that needs to be done. That I will have finished up. Well, I'll have it finished up this week because it's going off to print on Monday or Tuesday.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get everything printed because we know about where we're at, and I mean, unless there's a big rush on it, then I could always call the printer and have them add some more. But yeah, it's ready to go, guys.
Yeah, because I know, like, even when you actually had, um, I think part one of Killing Fields, you had one for demo, and
Yeah,
it was beautiful, like, on camera and everything. But when I got mine in, I was like, whoa.
yeah. It just nothing beats what it looks like in person.
Yeah, it's just one of those things that no matter how good it might look in a picture or on camera, it's going to look 10 times better in your hands.
Yeah. Yep. And we've got add-on tiers where you can get all of the old books too. I mean,
Oh,
yeah, we got
nice.
it all. Honestly, this campaign, were it not for kind of where we're at right now, probably would be, I would say, probably a $6,000 campaign. But not so much right now.
Yeah, it's tough in the holidays and with everything going on, like you said. And there's so many campaigns out there going on as well as your own, as you know, and everybody's trying to vie for that attention to get
Yeah.
people in. Now the metal prints, are they available a la carte?
They are. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. The only thing that's not available a la carte is that black cover. Now, it was going to be when I was launching it on my website, but that just didn't work out. I mean, that was a colossal failure. And hopefully we do not repeat that ever again.
Well, I think with the direction you're going in with that uh, you know maybe it was just a way to give you a blessing to work with other people instead of them,
Yeah, I
and
mean,
you'd be better
good's
on
definitely
the.
coming out of it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Just some great images.
Thank you.
The color on Preston's cover is just so rich.
It's ridiculously good.
And the Rascal Chippy patch has been unlocked.
It has. Everyone's going to get it. It is already shipped. It is on its way here now. So, yeah.
And in the next couple of days, if you can hit $2,000, then the Trash Man trading card will be unlocked as well. Now, are you going through with these cards at, maybe on the next campaign?
Yeah. Now, here's the deal. The first 3 are already finished, and the next 3 are already in production. So the art is already done. It's just how I work. So we are going to make these available at some point. I do want to unlock them. I don't want to just just give them out. But so yeah, we're doing Rascal, Lincoln Ion right now, and we've already gotten the art for the other 3.
Any chance down the road you might release the cards available in sets on the website?
Yeah, I plan on doing 3 more cards. I plan on it. We got to see where finances go. But I plan on doing 3 more cards so we can do a whole set of 9.
That would be very cool. Everything
Yeah.
shipped in Gemini mailers, and use the code NERD10 for 10% off your Gemini order.
Use the code NERD10. Yep. People need to be using that. I mean, that's a great deal right now, especially
Yeah,
when every dollar counts, right?
with prices and all. Yeah, because
Every dollar counts right now.
yeah,
Yeah, it's nuts.
I mean, during the Halloween free comic book day event at my old LCS, my girlfriend bought me. I always use Silver Age to put all my books in case some of them are thick. That way, it doesn't bend them inside the new size. She bought me 2 bags, 2 things of bags, and 2 things of boards, and it was like $40. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I mean,
I bought thousands from them.
oh yeah.
Those big batches.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm stocked up. I'm ready to. I'm ready to ship, man. I'm. We're in business. We're trying to make this thing happen, and so pretty excited about it.
Take care, Ray. Running off to catch the phone.
I'm gonna share something here with you. I'll show off a few mock-ups once we're done here.
Oh, cool.
So, Fund My Comic. This is our logo for the site right now. Very exciting. Yep. And then here is the desktop view of what this is going to look like. So obviously we just have different comic book covers that the designer grabbed from the internet just to put up as mocks. Chainsaw Man is not actually on the platform because the platform doesn't technically exist yet. And yeah, so this is what it's going to look like. We've got new comics and new games because we're going to be doing RPGs, board games, and things like that, video games as well. So it's fundmycomic.com, but it's going to be for comics and games. And then we've got this simple kind of how it works set up. The staff will actually make pics of what they like, and we'll put those up, and then sign up for the mailing list, and then all that good stuff. So that is how that one will work. This is the mobile UI. So this is what it would look like for a mobile user. So, laid out a little differently. But
Nice.
still very attractive. Mostly dark mode. We wanted to go mostly in dark mode because it's, I think that's where designs are going right now.
Yeah.
I think that's what's,
Because it'll stand out more too.
yeah. And then this will be the campaign section. So when someone goes with the campaign, they'll see this. It is your video will play up here, the brief information, the support, which will take you to, I'm not sure where it's taking us yet. But this section right here is user-generated content. It's where, like your description, images, videos, additional stuff will go in.
Mm-hmm.
And then the tiers are going to be set up like this, off to the side with an image. But you're just going to choose the tier, and it's going to go to your shopping cart. And then there's probably going to be a shopping cart thing up here somewhere too. So it will send you to the shopping cart, and then you'll just check out all at once. And then we're going to link up, additional campaigns and things like that. It also is going to we'll have a mobile version of that as well. So pretty exciting stuff. It's going to look great.
So the next obvious question is, are you guys thinking about releasing an app for it?
Yeah, that's in like phase 2. Phase 2, we've got to raise 25,000 to be able to put in the apps that we want.
Okay.
To make that all integrated. So yeah, that's going to be a minute, but it is, as the platform grows, so will the, the more people that use it, will continue to pour into the site and the platform. So yeah, we are going to add app integration. Pretty exciting.
So now, with games there, makes me ask, what's going on with the hybrids game?
Yeah, hybrids game. Very, very good question. We are launching January 10th on the hybrids game.
Nice.
So I just talked with Steve Dye today. He's going to be taking care of the typeface and the setup for that, the interiors. Taking it off of my plate, and he's going to do it. So he's come on board to take care of that. I'm working on the cover tonight, actually.
Oh, cool.
And so we'll have a cover up hopefully tomorrow. And then, I'm going to be taking some pictures and do a sign up. We've got some neat things to add into the campaign. I'm pretty excited about it.
So what are you looking at for like a starter box, basically?
A what?
Well, like Dungeons and Dragons has like the starter box where you buy and it's got the basic rule book and the quick start.
Yeah, we'll have the core rules with the quick play. We also are going to be doing part 2 of the Storming the Gates of Heck. So the second quick play, we're going to have available in this campaign as well. So I am setting that one up. So I'll be getting that one done. Probably January is when I'll be working on that one. We're going to run for 60 days on most likely Indiegogo. Unless we decide we're going to run strictly on Fund My Comic. I'm not sure that is the wisest thing to do right away. Just because we're going to be trying to draw traffic to the site. I guess we'll see. I'm not sure yet. So still, either way, it's exciting stuff. We're going to run it for 60 days. So it'll run from the 10th of January through March. And then we will deliver by April is the plan.
And of course, what I want to know the most is, will there be a hardcover option for the book?
Oh yeah, it's we're gonna do a soft cover and the plan is to do a hardcover too. We're just looking at pricing right
Oh,
now
cool.
on what that's gonna be like.
I love me some hardcovers. They tend to last a little bit longer.
They do. We're gonna make obviously a more of affordable version in soft cover, and then I want to do the nice hardcover, but
Yeah.
of course, why not? I mean, it's beautiful.
Awesome. Lots of good stuff. You're working on the cover for that tonight,
Mm-hmm.
and just relaxing. So, the current campaign, The Killing Field, the complete saga, it's the final 3 days. So, what was, did you look where, to compare your signups to actual backers, and how many people that signed up still haven't dove in?
We are. We got more backers than signups right now.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I was having trouble getting signups on this one. I don't know if it was because of on the heels of Rift Riders, which
Hmm.
did phenomenally well. Yeah, I'm not sure what, but I mean we're on track. I mean I only needed $500 to pay for the print run, and we're well beyond that, and we'll be fine. We'll deliver, and people get the book. We'll do a second chance campaign next year with a special cover. It's going to be a cosplay cover, so we'll be doing that.
Ooh.
Shay from Red Valkyrie will be doing the cosplay on that one. Very cool, very cool. And so we'll be putting that out, and that'll be a second chance. And we're also going to make sure that people can get the trade for both Volume 1 and Volume 2 on the game as well. So
Oh,
even
nice.
when you buy the game, you can add on both volumes of the
Of the
story so
trade,
far.
yeah.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Yeah. Big year plan next year. I've got a lot going.
Yeah, it you got the game going. You've got the second chance going. You've
Hmm.
got a new arc starting.
Yeah. Yeah. We're doing Out of Obscurity in January as well.
Oh yeah, and you've got other projects that you're working on too. So it's busy, busy time.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
it always is. Next year's going to be a real busy one.
my my closing question is, how are you feeling nowadays?
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm getting a lot stronger. I do have, I still have some energy issues, but
Hmm.
they're coming around. You know, it's just taking time. Yeah. So yeah, pretty
And
much I'm feeling pretty good.
oh, good. Because I heard you say on another stream, I think last week, that you had picked up your guitar and tried working out a little bit with the fingers there.
Yeah. Um,
Maybe
I
that
might
didn't work
post a
out right.
video soon. I might post a video soon. Yeah, it's working. It's not working well, but I mean it's better than it was. I'm playing something. Plus I'm practicing some drum stuff and keyboards. Yeah, I'm not letting it slow me down.
The
You
one
know.
man comic book band.
Yeah, and there's no quit in me. You know that.
Oh no,
Yeah, I just don't have it in me.
just gonna keep going and keep funding and producing more content.
Yep, exactly.
So I want to thank you for coming on.
Well, thank
And
you for having me.
there's still 3 days left. Everybody can get in on this. Uh, go check it out if you haven't. If you've never read any of the hybrids, there's all kinds of tiers on there to get you caught up. There's trade tiers. There's full digital library tiers, and they're all priced to move.
They really are. So hopefully they start moving. I mean, 41 backers. I mean, that's not bad. It's definitely a lot less than what we normally have,
Mm-hmm.
and we've got a lot of nice things available. I just lost a lot of momentum with the botched launch and
Yeah,
the going to the Fun My Comic issues and all that. Um, yeah, and just the vying for attention. There's just a lot of factors, and it's hard to pinpoint any one reason why it's doing what it's doing. But it's made a little bit of money, and so that will go to cover something, and we'll go at this again next year, and hopefully have a better response.
yeah. Hopefully, because not in November.
No. I knew better. I knew not to do it, but I'm stubborn. I just wanted to test it out and see if it worked.
You knew better, but you did it anyway. Sounds a lot like me.
Yeah.
But we want to thank you for coming on, and all the best. And I'll be looking to see where this campaign ends up.
Yeah.
For now, take care. Go follow Luke Stone Studios LLC, over on Twitter. Get your updates and check out the campaign. And if it appeals to you, definitely back it. If not, back it and give the books away for holiday gifts. Because reading is fun. Demental. Haven't heard that one in years.
Yeah. Fun. Mental.